Well, our first guest joining us, Mr. Ike Sutton. He's the CEO of a company called Go800 Global Incorporated. GOIG is the stock symbol. Ike, welcome to Las Vegas.
Oh, thank you, Don. Great to be having me be here today.
Well, I'm really happy that you're here because I'm very excited about your company. Now, the general description of your guys is that you offer a wide range of services, solutions, and tools for brands, agencies, corporate America to basically get their message out. Can you give us a general overview of what the company does?
Yes, we have a text messaging platform, and with text messaging and cell phones, we feel that that's the best way to interact with the consumer. So we're bringing different technologies to companies so that they'll be able to use the cell phones, which everybody carries, and they'll be able to interact with them and to create and market their products through these cell phones.
Well, Chris, now your flagship product, which you just launched, called Go800, and it's a text messaging service. Basically, we're using it here at MoneyTV, where you can basically text MoneyTV to Go800. Tell us how Go800 works.
Basically, it's a simple service. It enables an advertiser to advertise a text prompt in their ads. For example, MoneyTV could put MoneyTV to Go800, which is 46800. Once somebody texts that keyword prompt on their cell phone to 46800, their cell phone rings and we connect them directly with you. This is a great way where advertisers could put a text prompt in to complement their 800 telephone number. Great way for consumers to remember what number to call. They don't have to look up the number. And we feel that this is a way to get companies and yourself into the text messaging world.
Well, you know, I have to think that with the proliferation of mobile devices, I mean, everybody is text messaging now, that having that keyword in case of MoneyTV or in the case of some corporate America name, that would have to be almost as important, if not as important, as your domain name on the internet.
For sure. 4 billion text messages are sent every day right now. And obviously, there are a lot of people that use text messaging religiously. So if you're going to be calling Avis or Hertz or Chase Bank or Citibank or Marriott or Hilton, it's a great way to just text and be connected with them. Again, we also have a service where if you text taxi or plumber or contractor, you'll be connected to a local company within your area. So it's definitely a simpler, easier way for the consumer to connect, and it's very memorable, which will give advertisers a better return on their investment.
The company's called Go800 Global. Their stock symbol is GOIG. If you'd like more information, you can do two things now. You can call us at 888-259-4449, or you can just text MoneyTV to Go800. See how easy that is? Try it. I think our phones are going ballistic right about now. How does your company earn revenue from all of this?
We have a database of all these keywords, and companies pay us to have these keywords in our database. We charge them monthly, so our revenues are reoccurring. And obviously, once they start advertising and using it, we're hoping that those reoccurring revenues will last several years.
Now, and again, I keep using as a comparison your domain name on the internet. I mean, you know, we here at MoneyTV, we own about 30 or 35 domain names. We're paying for these all the time. Same with other companies, much larger companies probably have hundreds of domain names, and I would imagine some companies will probably want hundreds of keywords.
Correct. Great comparison. Obviously, we love to be compared to a URL listing. But that's really what we are. We're basically, we have these keywords in our database. They connect to different corporations. And obviously, we would love corporations to buy several keywords that would pretty much describe their business.
Now, what about competition? I mean, what keeps somebody from starting Go700 or something like that? I mean, what are you doing to protect your intellectual property?
Well, we have filed our patents, and our patents are pending right now. We filed, different applications to this service, so we feel pretty confident on that. In addition, it took us about a year to get this product launched, and we feel that being first to market and being able to offer this service right away today, we have a little bit edge on the marketplace.
Well, I can remember back in the mid-90s when the internet really launched, everybody was racing to register domain names. I know you just launched Go800. How's the corporate world reacting so far?
Well, everybody is a little hesitant. It's such an easy application that they're trying to figure out how come it hasn't been done before. Okay, but with everything else, it is easy. We've already registered over 2,000 keywords within the last 30 days, and we register keywords every day. We have a lot of sales reps, ambassadors, which we call, out there working with us to register keywords. And a lot of major corporations are testing to see how reliable the service is, how they'll be connected with their customers. So we're really more of in a testing phase right now. We're registering keywords. Our network works. Again, if anybody texts a keyword or a message to 46800, which stands for Go800, it works.
Well, it really does, because I remember the first time we launched it on MoneyTV, it was really last minute. We hadn't changed our on-screen graphics. We hadn't done anything with it. I just mentioned it a couple of times on the show. And we had something like between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. the day the show launched, something like 50 or 60 calls for people just checking out to see if it worked.
Right. Right.
Now, Ike, you're at this accredited members conference, and I know you're actually taking your message to other conferences. What's the message you're bringing to the investors at these conferences?
Go800, which is a subsidiary of GoIP, is a unique concept. It's simple, it's easy to implement. We'll be generating revenues beginning June of this year. We're looking to make Go800 a household name. It's something that we have existing shareholders that's watching very closely the stock. The stock is trading very heavily. And basically, there's a lot of non-believers out there that how a small pink sheet company could attract an audience that we've had so far, be able to compete with the big guys in the marketplace. But we're doing that. We are launching, and so far it's been a very successful launch.
Well, I would have to think that the potential is virtually unlimited, because basically any corporate name, any slogan, any phrase that a company uses to identify itself essentially has the potential to be a keyword.
Our inventory is the Webster Dictionary. Matter of fact, it's in English, or we could have keywords in Spanish or Russian or French, any other. Wow. We're just limited that the keyword has to be an alphanumeric letter. So we're really unlimited in terms of being able to connect people with advertisers.
Again, GoIP Global Incorporated, stock symbols GOIG. Ike, why is this a good time right now for folks to take a closer look at your company?
Again, it's obviously it's tremendously undervalued at the moment. We will be generating revenues starting in June. It'll be reoccurring revenues. As being in the digital world, our overhead is kind of minimal, and we are looking now to be able to grow this business and be able to make it, like I said, Go800 a household name, where every company not only be interested, but will have to be involved. The same way every company has an 800 number today, right. They'll have a text message prompt in their ads.
Well, that's true, because when toll-free numbers came out, we all had to go out and get a toll-free number, so much so that there were no more 800s available. You had to go to 877, 888, 866, that kind
Correct.
of thing. Domain names, same situation. We all had to have multiple domain names. Now the keywords for Go800. Ike, we're initiating coverage of the company this week. We're following you very closely over the next 3 months. Looking forward to more updates. Thanks for joining us on the show.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Take care.